Hello and good day, welcome to our YouTube channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview. Book of Amos, Chapter 3. Let's get started now. The Book of Amos is a prophetic book in the Old Testament that contains a collection of prophecies delivered by Amos, a shepherd from Tekoa, in Judah. Amos prophesied during the reigns of Uzziah of Judah and Jeroboam II of Israel, which puts his ministry around 760 to 750 BC. In the third chapter of the Book of Amos, Amos prophesies against Israel and its leaders, warning them of the coming judgment. The chapter begins with a rhetorical question. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O people of Israel, against the whole family that I brought up out of the land of Egypt. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Amos 3 verses 1 to 2. This passage emphasizes the special relationship that God has with Israel, which is based on his covenant with them. It also emphasizes the fact that with great privilege comes great responsibility. The people of Israel had been chosen by God and given special blessings, but they had also been given special responsibilities to obey God's laws and to be a holy nation. Amos goes on to describe the coming judgment against Israel, using a series of rhetorical questions to drive home his message. He asks, "Do two walk together unless they have agreed to do so?" Amos 3 verse 3. This question emphasizes the fact that the people of Israel had strayed from God's ways and had rejected his laws, and that they would now face the consequences of their actions. Amos also asks, "Does a lion roar in the thicket when it has no prey? Does it growl in its den when it has caught nothing?" Amos 3 verse 4. This question is meant to show that the judgment against Israel is inevitable, just as a lion's roar is a sign that it has caught its prey. Amos is warning the people of Israel that they cannot escape the judgment that is coming. Amos then goes on to describe the coming judgment in more detail. He says, "The city that marches out 1,000 strong for Israel will have only 100 left. The town that marches out 100 strong will have only 10 left." Amos 3 verse 6. This vivid imagery emphasizes the severity of the judgment that is coming, and the fact that only a remnant of the people of Israel will survive. The teachings of this chapter are many, and they can be applied to our daily lives. Firstly, it shows us the importance of obeying God's laws and following his ways. The people of Israel had strayed from God's ways, and they were now facing the consequences of their actions. This teaches us that we too must be mindful of our actions and their consequences, and that we must strive to live according to God's ways. Secondly, this chapter teaches us the importance of being responsible for our actions. The people of Israel had been given special privileges by God, but they had also been given special responsibilities. This reminds us that we too have responsibilities in our lives, and that we must be accountable for our actions and the choices that we make. Finally, this chapter teaches us the importance of repentance and turning back to God. The people of Israel were facing judgment, but there was still the possibility of redemption and forgiveness if they turned back to God. This reminds us that even in our darkest moments, there is always the chance for redemption and forgiveness through God's grace. In conclusion, the Book of Amos, Chapter 3, contains powerful prophecies of judgment against Israel. It teaches us the importance of obedience, responsibility, and repentance. These teachings are timeless and can be applied to our daily lives, reminding us of the consequences of our actions and the need to strive for righteousness and holiness. As we read the prophecies of Amos, we can be inspired to turn towards God and seek his will in our lives. May we learn from the lessons of Amos and be faithful to God in all that we do. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.